Fill her up.
You're listening to the Gas Digital Network.
Welcome to another episode of Broad Motherfucking Topics. I'm your host, Kim Congdon, here with my co-host,
Alex Scarlato. Hi, everybody.
Hi. This is a very special episode.
This is the most special episode yet.
We've never had more special guests to me. These little bitches right here. These two little bitches right here are my little sisters. Woo! This is April and this is Hayley.
Yo.
And we are on we're chilling by the beach.
They're very shy.
They're very shy girls.
They're only just shy girls.
They don't know nothing. They're innocent.
Hardly heard them speak a peep.
I'm a new girl.
You're what?
I'm a new girl.
What does that mean?
New to this.
Oh.
So that's why.
Put it up to your mouth.
That's why we're shy. That's why I'm shy.
You've never podcasted before.
No.
This is your first podcast.
Weird to hold a microphone for the first time and feel like you have reason to speak into it. It's a weird feeling. I remember my first time.
Oh, well, don't worry. We'll pop your cherries not to be weird. Is this your first podcast?
Yep.
Oh, she put it up to her mouth.
She's learning from others' mistakes.
She didn't mean to be so industry, but she just naturally is. Alex, what do you think of my sisters?
First of all, I feel like they're both exactly everything that you've always said that they are. Mm-hmm. And it was very weird meeting both of you guys because, as I said before, I've heard so much about you that I feel like I've known you all along. Like, it's just weird.
I feel like they said they felt that about you. Did you guys?
Yeah, I felt the same about Alex. I felt like I already knew you.
We're just family. I don't know what to say about it.
Alex, you don't have any sisters.
I have no siblings.
Do you feel like you've gotten a good insight on what it's like to have sisters?
Yes, and I think the three of you are particularly fun sisters. Like, you guys have a lot of fun. You against your mom just now was wild, the three of you. Ganging up on her.
Well, honey, we built that out of survival. If we weren't ganging up, she'd pick us off one at a time till we were dead.
If my mom were to do something wrong, I would have nobody on my side. Whenever I was mad at her as an adult, it was always my problem. There's nobody like, you know.
Oh, when we hit her with the hat trick. When I pass it to April passes it to Hayley, and Hayley dunks it on her head. She really shuts the fuck up.
Oh, she doesn't watch this.
I don't think she does.
No, she definitely does not.
Imagine.
She would.
My daughters are in a video.
No,
And then we're like,
she's crying and throwing up.
Bitch.
No, we were just thinking we roasted her.
She's gonna fall off that railing after she sees this.
Yeah, dude, it is fun to have someone to pick on your mom with.
It seems necessary. It seems so important.
Yeah, when you pick on your mom, it's just you versus your mom.
And then my mom's going, "You're being mean," and I'm like, "Oh, I feel guilty now." There's nobody to be like, "No, that was funny. Go on."
Move on, dude. I saw this TikTok of like these two teenage girls just making fun of their mom, like saying like every time she comes in, she goes like they're like doing something on the phone. She goes, "I want to see." And then they roll their eyes. And it's like, I don't want.
Oh my gosh.
And it's
I
us.
think you said that to me.
I think it's us with mom. I don't want daughters. I can't have multiple daughters for that reason. I'm
That's
not having
so
two
mean.
teenage bitches.
That would hurt me so much. Just me wanting to be part of their lives and then fucking shutting me out for absolutely no reason other than I'm lame. That sucks.
Hey,
fuck off, Mom. You suck. Like, I just wanted to love you.
I just wanted to love you. No, we try to be nice. So I think we have a tremendous amount of patience.
I think you
For our
guys
mom?
do. Yeah.
I believe we do.
I believe
She's
so.
a lot to handle.
It's a learning process.
She's crazy. What? She's crazy. Look,
I definitely feel like we're like the Powder Puff Girls when we gang up on mom.
I've had
Like, just really powerful. Like,
I'll tell you right now,
She just
I've
needs
heard
it.
so many Powerpuff Girl references just in the last 5 days.
Really?
And I haven't even heard or thought of that show in 20 years. And the way that people
I've been rewatching it before bed recently, and it's a great fall asleep show.
You did say that.
Yeah. It actually
weird.
holds up. It's funny. It's like fun for an adult watch.
I never got into it.
Oh, it's awesome.
what?
No, what were you? Wait, Well, I feel like me and April were closer in age, so we like the same shows. We were watching all that, the Amanda Show.
Yeah, the Amanda Show definitely.
I remember
Kenan and Kel.
some.
Do you remember all that?
I don't remember like the powder.
What did you watch
I
growing up?
remember what they look like. I just don't remember like what went down in the show.
She watched The Wiggles.
You did watch The Wiggles.
and I barely remember that either.
Oh, this girl was bopping.
She's
this
Wiggles
girl,
age.
dude. This girl was bopping. She was eating fruit salad. Yummy, yummy. She couldn't.
Yo.
She couldn't get enough of this fruit salad song. It was the worst shit I ever. Fruit salad. Yummy, yummy. Yummy, 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 yummy. Fruit salad.
What an annoying
that's, like,
thing for
coming
your
back.
child to like that you have to be like into it with them.
Let's make some fruit salad today. It's gonna do. It's the healthy way.
Not you knowing the whole song.
She played me Teletubbies. You were hard on
No,
the
that
Tubbies.
She was
me
hard
too.
for the Tubbies.
Now that I look at like recent,
You were hard for the Tubbies.
now that I
girl.
look at like recent pictures of the Teletubbies, like that is so creepy.
It is weird.
So
weird.
creepy.
Nothing appealing about them.
Like
They're not drawn like a cute cartoon whatsoever. They're truly just spooky costume things.
They're scary.
weird.
They're like
They're
if
really
naked
weird.
cats were human. They're like weird alien human hybrid weird fuzzy creatures. Who thought of them?
who thought of it and for a children's show?
Who thought of it and check their basement because they're hiding something. That's weird. Yeah, you were all about the Tubbies. Oh, you would go fucking berserk. Let me tell you, Hayley used to lose her mind over Bear in the Big Blue House. Every damn
Yeah, that was
day.
definitely me.
I liked Bear in the Big Blue
We all
House
liked
too.
it.
definitely
Listen,
me.
honey, I'll admit it. I
Do
went
you
in
know
the
a goodbye
house.
song?
I knew the bear.
I knew the bear. So long, farewell to you, my friends. Goodbye for now until we meet again.
I heard this that she could sing, and she the only one who didn't.
The only one that can sing didn't. This humble bitch.
I don't remember how that song went.
There are thousands of people, hundreds of thousands watch this show. Now tell them, go, sing your heart out, sister. This is the mom. I'm on mushrooms, obviously. If anyone couldn't pick up on the hint, I am.
Well, I truly think that asking your sister to sing in public is one of the meanest things I've seen you do to her since we got here. Asking her to do it on the podcast and then staying silent for as long as we just stayed silent right then.
But if she would have belted some shit out, that would have been incredible. If she would have just, we would have fucking
It's like opera.
lost it,
We would have
dude.
lost our shit.
Tears. Our mother would have came in and started being in our lives. She's perfectly in our lives, you guys. I'm
Not
kidding.
the mother you just kicked out of this room 10 minutes
She's down the
ago.
street. We just kicked her out for the podcast. She's here.
Oh shit.
Dude, so what was your guys' worst fight as children younger than 10? Did you guys like beat each other up when you were kids?
We actually got along.
April used
feel
to
like-
just follow because
They used to run away from me
Me and
a
April
lot.
are 5 years, and me and Hayley are 10 years. So it's all completely different. It was just such different dynamics because they're 5 years apart and then 10 years apart. But April followed me around like a lot when we were kids. Like I brought April out. Hayley was still a baby, but I brought April out with me like when I was like 15 and she was 10. It was like I was old enough to watch her, so my mom was like, "Yeah."
So you guys had too much of a spread to fight until you were adults, pretty much.
Yeah, when we
Yeah.
even now.
No, I was about to
skip
say
it up.
recently we got in some fights
As
recently.
as adults, we'll do it. Who? There was a comic on stage that was just talking about like no matter like it was like a white comic and he was talking about he's like no matter how like classy I get, I will fight my brothers till I die. But when we were younger,
But it's funny to wait till you're adults to do it. You never did it as kids. It's great.
No, we would fight. We'd pull each other's hair and shit when we were kids. But
Me
like,
and Kim gotten into it a couple of times.
yeah, I used to lock her out of the house. One time I put the dog bowl out.
Oh, she was. She
put the dog bowl out for
She
her?
locked me. She got mad at
A dog is a
me.
dog.
Let me tell my tormented
push me off the bed.
story.
Tell him what you deserved.
We had our friends living in the neighborhood, but it was a few streets down.
Tell him what you deserved.
And she got mad. She locked me out of the house. And I was like 10 in the summer heat in Florida.
Yep.
And then she put a dog bowl outside and told me, there's your water.
Wow.
And she left me outside for like 2 hours.
Jesus.
For
It was 2 hours in her head. It was like 10 minutes.
No, it wasn't. I definitely had to go to the neighbors and call my mom.
I know this bitch lying because we ain't had a dog, so we can have a dog bowl. It was a cereal bowl with water that I said is a dog bowl.
You had a makeshift dog bowl ready.
Yeah, I also used to make April massage me and then tell her I'd pay her $0.25 for every minute, and I'd take the quarters from her own piggy's bank.
That's so rude.
I know. Dude, I mean, as a big sister, you have to be masterful.
She also made me sit every night when she took showers in the bathroom.
She makes me sit too. I've been shower sitting her since she moved away. Listen,
all these girlies have to sit on the toilet when
we're in a place together and she's taking a shower and I'm not there. She's offended when she gets out. Where you left me in there?
Yeah, I get
Okay, I want to know, what's your fear of being in the shower by yourself?
Well, then I'll have to be with my own thoughts. And if it's a place I can't bring in my phone and distract my head or be sleeping, I can't do it.
It's crazy how many people feel that way. Mike brings his phone in the shower every night and
It's irritating.
he'll get home at like 1 a.m. and be like, all right, I'm ready to watch TV with you real soon. I just got to take a quick shower. And he brings his phone in there. He's listening to a full fucking podcast when he has to, like wash his ass? I don't get it. It's crazy.
And then their ass stinks anyways.
How did this happen?
It's like, how do you say you wash your ass? It still stink.
What were you doing in there the whole time?
Listening to podcasts.
He listens to podcasts in the shower. It's too much.
Man. Alex, it must have been so different growing up. Alex has no siblings.
Yeah,
She was the only child.
That's lonely.
I told you about my sad stories about how I used to make up games for myself. Like, like I had one game where I had this little like stuffed horse that I loved. I named her Kathy, and she would get hungry, so I wanted her to eat oats, right? So I used to like take yarn and just like all day I had my little kid scissors and I'll just sit there and cut the yarn into little pieces.
And
for
you
a
would make
long.
oats.
I'd be watching TV, cutting my oats up for
What a sad
hours
fucking
on
life.
hours.
Dude, what a fucking sad life.
I had no creative child to come in and be like, this is how we imagine things.
She was just cutting notes. Dude, you can tell she just had two white parents.
Definitely
Cut you out. Play pretend, go cut you out.
Definitely like probably autistic tendencies too, because another game I loved to play was like if I found like a jar of like quarters that my mom had or something, I'd like to take it out, dump it out, and sit there and pretend I was counting the princess's money for her. I was a little pauper girl. I didn't have money of my own. I had to count it for the queen and the princess. That was my imaginary game.
No.
Isn't that
We
sad?
used to play fucked up games.
Just
Remember we used to play Bad Mom? Do you remember Bad Mom with Rachel?
I kind of remember. Oh, yeah.
Where I was the bad mom and Rachel was the person taking you away from me. And I was like, "No, that's my baby."
We used to pretend get taken away by a CPS.
We used to just play Hood, which is where we lived. We were like, let's just play what the neighbors do. And we were just,
Daddy got shot this morning. Somebody's got to rush to the hospital.
Oh my god.
We used to play, it was called Bad Mom.
It was Bad Mom.
It was-
oh my. You just unlocked a memory that I just really forgot about.
Do you want to hear one about Hayley and the Black Man?
Yes.
Well, when Hayley was 3, there was a hurricane. A big hurricane in Florida. Do you remember?
I do.
She was scared. She was nervous. And we went to her grandma's to see what the damage had been. As we were walking, Hayley, chubby in a purple dress, a little too small for her, with her little buck teeth, she was looking, and she said, and there was a bird. It was dead on the ground. And she said, I swear to God, she had a normal accent. She talked like all of us. And she went, blackbird. And then Brad came, our cousin Brad, and he was like, you know, hyping her up. He was like, what is it? What happened to the blackbird? Who killed it? And she goes, the white monster killed it. She was just talking about the storm. And it's just something we quote all the time. The blackbird.
She's a poetic girl.
She's very poetic.
Poetry's in her heart.
Poetry's in her heart and in her mind and in her soul. I like the videos. You know, there's still videos on YouTube of you guys dancing and doing karaoke.
Oh, please don't talk about that.
Don't even put it out there where you can find it. Please.
Haley's been trying to get ripped off the internet like it's Kim Kardashian and her sex tape. The way Hayley wants us off the... You're so cute. You go like this.
No, I literally used to get bullied in school because mom had posted those on YouTube when YouTube was like new. It was so new. It's like everyone was
like
posting
one of
her
the
videos.
first 5 videos on YouTube that you could watch.
Oh, no. It was just you and fucking Bo Burnham.
Mom had lost her password for the account that she posted all those, so it's like stuck to this day. It's on there. I tried everything.
Oh
my God.
I tried everything.
I thought that was her. We thought it was our mother and we saw it.
Wait, that's not her?
That's not her.
Oh my gosh, I thought that was her. I'm falling.
Not her twin from the back.
We saw my mom's twin from the
It
back.
was one of those things that when she turned around, it couldn't have been more not her. It was like all fucked up and different.
It was fucked up. That lady had ass, but that was not our mom. That lady had an ass, but from the face.
I can't wait to see how startled we just were.
No, yeah, not everybody's completely shocked.
We were like, is she back? Yeah, well, man. Do you remember when I got drunk?
When?
There's been a couple times. Do you remember when I got drunk and we were at Joey and Robert's house and I was throwing up when I was like 14 and then we had to lie to mom and you had to help me get sober. April was like 9. She was like, she was like, Sissy, do you feel better? April came over. She was like 9. She was like, do you want some cornflakes? Trying to help me get sober because my mom would make me bring her. But then when you're 15 during the summers, you're drinking with your friends and like everyone's drinking. I'm like, a mother.
I'm not gonna let my 10-year-old sister stop me.
No, I'm getting hammered in front of her. I was hammered. We were partying.
I'm trying to have my kiss tonight.
I'm flashing my titties to the local boys. Poor April's just like, I want my baba.
No, I remember they threw you in the shower with all your clothes on. I remember that.
Who threw you in the shower with your
When you're
clothes
15,
on?
like the ideas to get your friends sober are never ideas that work.
That was gonna get you sober?
Yeah. Just make her cold. It's like
fucking cold and wet and drunk now. That's so much worse. I couldn't picture anything worse.
Cornflakes to my face. I was like, I feel fucking awful. This is horrible.
They're treating you like a lab rat.
Oh man, Hayley. I don't know if this was Hayley or this was April.
Oh God.
April?
What?
Do you remember Barney's Great Adventure?
Of course
the movie?
I do. The egg?
The egg. Listen, I'll tell you right now. I don't need anyone to judge me. As an adult, everyone should go and...
Can I tell you, the reason Kim doesn't watch movies is because she's so fucking attached to the shit she saw when she was little. She hasn't seen any of your favorite movies. If you walk up to Kim and be like, have you seen the Hangover? She's like, what's that?
I'm like, no, have you seen Matilda? Ever heard of Stuart Little?
Dude, I tried to watch Stuart Little a few weeks ago with Mike, and that shit does not hold.
It's so funny, dude.
It is so insane. It's a fucking fever dream of a movie.
It's crazy that these two people would go into an agency wanting to take a child and just take the mouse they found on the floor.
They left the kids behind.
I'm like, you could have taken the mouse and a kid.
Definitely had the money to support a mouse and a kid.
You could have had both. Why wouldn't you take Stewie and Louie the boy?
Why would you take human Louie?
Oh, please overwrite Stewie.
And you know what? The rightfulness of the older brother to be fucking pissed when Stuart comes home.
When I was younger,
bed, the fucking mouse got a bed to itself. Do you remember that? He used to tuck
the
himself
little brother was sick. He was the only the little boy was the only normal one in that fucking family. He was like, he's not my brother, he's a mouse. I was like, yeah, dude.
Justice for that little boy, bro.
Your parents are fucked in the head.
You know
dude.
he ends up having a fucking drug problem and going to prison.
They taught Stuart a full bicycle.
Stuart was their favorite son forever. He went to college. The brother's fucking has a needle in his arm.
That dude overdosed in a Motel 6 in 1993 because of Stuart.
Oh, man.
That didn't make any sense at all. You know which movie fucked with me? Have you ever seen this one, Hayley? You might not have seen this one. The Indian in the Cupboard.
Oh, that movie is so good.
Can I tell you, Hayley? Do you know what a VHS is?
Yes.
When we had movies, we used to sniff them. Do you know what that means? Do you know what that means?
To sniff
Do you know what I'm talking about? Wait, why are you laughing? Wait, look, listen.
Why
This is how you
sniff
watch a
'em?
movie in the 90s. You open the VHS, you throw the tape on the floor as hard as you can. You rip the VHS backwards.
You
so
hear
the
it crinkle. You hear
it. And then the paper folds out and you huff it till you're high off your fucking mind. Then you put an Indian in the cupboard and you watch it in your plastic K-hole.
I never did child drugs, Kim.
Me and her were sniffing our cassettes.
What the hell?
We must have been really stressed out as kids.
Yeah, we were stressed.
You guys going
We
to
had our
watch a
life.
movie and get high?
Just you would have caught it. Remember the way the Rugrats one smelled? The orange one?
Oh yeah, that one was a good one.
Crinkly. I can smell it now.
I could hear the sound that it makes when you open one of those VHS containers.
The Indian in the Cupboard was this movie about a little boy that found a Native American and killed him in Indian, which is very offensive. And then he put him in a cupboard, and he found this cupboard. His friend gave him a cupboard. His friend's like, I found it in the trash. I thought you'd like this cupboard, which is a
Fucking a weird gift, child to child.
child
bro.
to child. No child should be giving another child furniture ever.
As a gift.
What kind of weird child gives another child furniture? Hey, I
Are you
bought
sure
you an
that's how that
ottoman. I
started?
like your mother's living room. Dude, the friend was like, oh no, it was the brother.
That can't be how it started. It must have been a hand-me-down object of some
it was
kind.
the older brother that gave his
Yeah.
younger brother a cupboard,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
makes more sense from
Yeah.
an older brother.
A little bit more,
Than
yeah.
friend to friend. The older brother was like 16. He's like, I found this cool cupboard. You can keep your toys in.
Yeah.
And then the kid's looking for a key that matches the cupboard. He can't get it open. One day he found a magical key. And then guess what? He puts his toy in the cupboard and the ending becomes real.
It comes to life. You never seen it?
Oh, Jesus.
Have you ever even seen The Great Panda Adventure?
And then the whole rest of the movie, he's
No.
literally got a living, tiny Native American man in his cupboard.
Born to be Wild, the boy,
What?
the chimpanzee that ran away.
That was our favorite movie.
Wow.
Oh my god.
He's a dude that fully runs away with a
The
chimp.
chimpanzee.
And he's trying to
No, it was an ape.
An
It was a
ape.
full-on ape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do they do?
They just were running. Why were they running
At
away?
one point, I don't...
You can't just be running the whole
Because
movie.
he didn't want to be in the zoo.
Oh yeah.
And so he's like, I'm going to take him with me. And then he's like trying to like... At one point, they were on a river.
But
remember?
they became like best friends.
And the monkey was drowning. It was like a Titanic moment. They stole from the Titanic. The movies were unhinged.
Yeah, and you haven't watched another movie since. They took up all the space in your brain that you have for movies.
I haven't seen a movie. I haven't seen a new movie since '96.
You really pained Alex with that one.
It's crazy. It's true.
I'll tell you right now. I ain't popped anything in my VHS since the dawn of time.
Oh man.
What was your favorite movie?
Jumanji.
Jumanji is good.
Haley, you've seen Jumanji with Robin Williams.
Jumanji was easily my favorite movie.
You haven't seen Jumanji?
I don't
Oh,
think
she's
so.
definitely a 2000 baby.
Do you know what a CD is?
A CD? Yes.
You know when I had a car when I was first in high school, you know how we had to change our music? The CD player was in the fucking trunk.
Trunk. Those
You have
fucking.
to put the car
Wow.
in park.
And the thing would be, it would be like,
It'd hold
the
12.
feature was like you could hold 12 CDs in this thing, so you'll never
some
have to
reason.
physically change it. But if you want a different one out of those 12, you have to pull the car over and open up the trunk and go in the trunk and do it. It's the most insane.
You'd have to be like, dude, the 6 seat.
You know,
That
a
should have
man
been
designed
illegal.
that. You know, a man designed that shit.
Designed that. He has
That's
just opened his
crazy.
trunk. Why?
It'll be cool. You go in the trunk. You could hold 12 of them.
It's too much.
No,
That's a lot.
it was crazy.
It is crazy.
In the trunk? You have to go all the way back there just to change the song?
But why?
On top of having to burn the music onto the disc, too.
I know.
Wow.
I was sick of it.
LimeWire. Mom used to kill
LimeWire's
us.
but the first place
with
I
a
saw
virus on her
pornography.
computer.
You know how we listen to music, Hayley? Huh? How do you listen to music when you want to hear a song?
I remember the little iPod, a little square one. It was
She had an iPod. I already
it was
set
a
up
little
for her.
iPod.
That's how you got.
I forgot what they were called.
You just wanted it and searched it. Oh well, didn't you live the damn life? Fruit salad, yummy, yummy. Then all the music you wanted. Well, someone was born in a beautiful time. Not me. Not I. Because when I needed a song and I needed music, you know what I needed to do? A felony.
It was.
I needed to commit
It definitely
fucking
was.
crime to hear Usher have a confession. I'm telling you, dude, I had to fucking risk going to Canada so I can hear Hillary Duff tell me that the rain shined down and washed my dreams.
And the rumor used to be that, like, if they caught you downloading songs illegally, you'd get fined like $50,000
Yeah.
a song.
And we were like,
I was going.
We didn't even care. We were
I
downloading
charged my
hella
mama's
songs.
card.
Because my iPod could fit 1,000 of these babies.
I said, charge my mama's card because my lip gloss about to be popping with this song. And then my lip gloss is cool.
Oh, man.
It was Napster.
That's a Napster right there. Fuck off.
Speaking of Napster.
I can't believe he's sleeping through us right now. That's crazy.
He's a Puerto Rican child. They're Puerto Rican children are bred to sleep in someone else's bed at a party. It is just the natural way for us.
He's killing it.
Yeah, that's the mystery. If you're Puerto Rican, you can walk in a room at any time, and
There's going to be hella kids.
In one
probably
room,
6
there's
of
a
them.
bunch of teenagers secretly drinking, and another one there's babies sleeping.
On the same bed.
Yep. Yeah, downloading music was crazy. What do you guys do these days? What's it like? I'm not talking to you, old bitch. you were over in the 90s with me, bitch. We was in the trenches.
We really were. How does it feel?
What do you guys do? Like, what are your kids?
She's TikTok famous.
She is TikTok famous. Everybody go watch my sister on TikTok. She'll be shaking that. I am. Trying to check that out. If you guys want to see what it would be if I was, like, younger, go check out her TikTok. She's just, like doing that and, like, right.
And also my Twitch.
And her Twitch.
Yes.
She streams on Twitch.
That's what I've been doing lately. Just playing the video games.
What's
Call of
school
Duty
like?
Warzone.
When you guys are in school, are you allowed to have your phones out?
So, well, I'm done with school. And COVID hit my senior year, so I never finished it.
What year did you graduate?
2020.
2020.
So I
That's
didn't
so
have
sad.
prom. I didn't have grad bash. I didn't have senior night because I played softball. And then I went to online schooling because, you know, the transition, everyone had to stay home.
It's
so,
crazy. This is gonna be like the story when she like gets old and has dementia. That's gonna traumatize her. Be like, I didn't have prom. It was 2020, which already sounds old.
The
Right?
coronavirus,
It was
yeah.
the virus of 2020, and your grandkids are gonna be like, "Ew, Grandma, 2020. Ew, it's 2068, Grandma. Get real." They're talking like the 90s again.
Get your brain back, Grams.
As if whatever, I
I want to all talk like the 90s again, bro.
Do you know how we had?
Shut up, whatever.
We sounded like fucking idiots, dude. Get the picture, duh. If you were mad at someone, you'd go, as if.
Talk to the hand because the face
Facing-
don't want to see it.
Oh, how about this one? Talk to the hand because the phase ain't home. Leave a message at the tone. Beep.
Y'all had attitude down here.
I'm so glad you remember that shit. That's so good. Talk to the hand because the face ain't home. Leave a message at the tone. Beep. And then sometimes someone would say, like, you're a bitch. They would leave the message and then you'd have to fist fight them right on site.
You are leaving that open for them to have the last word. That's a crazy thing.
It is truly the alley-oop of roasting. Oh, man, that was a good one.
Yeah, 90s talk was the best.
Whatever.
Whatever, bro.
Shove it up your ass.
Why don't you shove it?
Why don't you shove it?
Do you guys have razors? Or were you too old?
I had a razor.
I thought you meant to shave.
Yeah, I was thinking that
I was
too.
like, bitch, are you asking if we shaved back then?
No,
Mom
we used
probably
to just
didn't,
let
but-
it grow out.
What?
I said mom probably didn't.
Mom shaved. Mom always had like you know, one day.
I didn't know if
prickles.
they had it.
I like
68.
remember her legs like one day prickles when I was a kid, just feeling them.
Oh.
You noticed the prickles?
The prickles.
What are those?
Yeah. What are those?
Why are you
Now my
prickling,
legs- I
Mommy?
think I
You
can
should remember that.
Now my legs are a constant 1, 2, 3 day prickle. Shit, mine I leave so long they soften up again.
I like it when they soften up again. I only feel good shaving when the hair grew long enough to be soft.
Yeah,
And every
yeah.
other time I feel like I'm pushing the limit and just trying to like stay clean, but it's not good for my skin.
Yeah. When I feel
I
it, when I
agree.
feel it moving in the wind,
I agree.
I go, it's time.
But that gives you the nicest shave ever. And
It really
before that,
does.
you get kind of a crappy shave and you have like razor bumps and stuff. I feel like you're supposed to wait until it gets a little long. Like you can't shave hair that's not there yet.
Right.
No.
Funny story. I tried to get a Brazilian wax.
Oh, God.
I
That's a good
tapped
one.
out. I tapped out. I was
In
like,
the middle of
I
it?
gotta go. Yes.
No.
I was like, no, thank
What
you.
happened?
No, thank you. I went and honestly, I shaved like 3 days before, 3 or 4
Not
days before.
supposed to,
You're not
yeah.
supposed to do that. The lady took me in anyways and tried to do it, and it wasn't.
How many
It wasn't
pulls-
working.
How many pulls did you give her before you were like, I'm done here?
Like probably like 4. Like the
that's
fourth
a
one.
lot.
The fourth one, I was like,
Not you not
no,
knowing
no.
when to say no.
Yeah, I was like, no.
You're probably bleeding by
Her
then.
skin was probably burning.
Did she
Ugh.
get
Yeah.
to the butthole?
No, but she got to like it's like the inside.
The gooch.
Oh gosh.
Oh, the lip.
I love
lip.
a good
Oh,
The
butthole
lip.
wax.
That's when I was like, no. That's when she started getting closer and closer to there. I was like,
the butthole
Nope.
feels good.
I like a good butthole wax.
It's like nothing's better than some warm wax on your butthole. I don't know why. It's
You
like,
know what it is when it's done? Like you literally feel like your butthole feels like it felt when you were a baby before there was any hair there at all. It's
feels like
just
it's
clean,
powder again.
just clean powdered cheeks.
I just want my cheeks to go.
You can't get that from shaving.
No.
It's like that waxing when it feels like all the hair is
Listen,
gone is
no
the best
shave
thing
will
ever.
ever feel like the first leg shave.
The first time you ever shaved your legs,
First time you ever took all those hairs off your legs.
it actually felt like there was fresh skin under there.
Yeah.
It felt like you took a layer of skin off somehow.
April was the first to shave my vagina.
What?
Nice.
I swear. She was begging to do it too. Freaking weirdo. I was like, bro. What? She was telling my mom, like, look at it. She needs to shave. And I'm like, shave?
She must have been really hairy because I don't remember that.
She's like, come on. I was like,
How old were
no.
you?
I don't remember.
And why did you let her shave your vagina?
Did you go for the whole thing or just the bikini line?
I don't remember
Probably
if
just
she
a
finished the job.
She finished. Were you doing it
That's
because
so
like?
wrong.
Were you doing it because it was like sticking out?
I think she was like really, and mom.
Now you being
mom
a full
didn't-
bush lady.
mom-
That's a good sister. For
I think
sure.
mom didn't like tell her like you gotta come on. You're starting to hit. I think she was starting to hit like puberty.
I was
a
probably
little
like,
bit.
I
But
don't know, like
she was
11, 10. I don't know.
No, it's nice to have a sister to tell you that because I will never forget specifically the girl who went to the beach like one summer when we were 12 with what I recall thinking of it as like if like Bozo the clown put a bathing suit over his head, like she had like Bozo's hair coming out of the side of her bathing suit, and it was so visible, and it was just like. And I was 11,
You
so
ever
I
seen
couldn't tell her.
A bag full of leaves.
That's what.
Yes, a bag full of leaves.
That's
Dude,
funny as hell.
and when you're 11, you don't have the fucking like social presence to say something. You're like, that's awkward. I'm gonna pretend I didn't see it.
right.
So nobody told her. It's sad.
Tragic. Well, fuck her.
Fuck that girl.
That girl.
Fuck that hairy pussy bitch.
Hairy pussy bitch. No, man.
I didn't even know I did that, Hayley, but I apologize in advance if that traumatized you because
Did it traumatize you that she shaved you?
that's something she held in and never said
Not
to me.
traumatized, no.
It's just a core memory.
But yeah, I just remember.
The first time I shaved my vagina, well, I didn't. It was my sister. It's like, maybe we should have
This
saved
sounds
this.
like this is a real shameless moment right now.
I had an age where I wasn't allowed to shave yet, and I had hair on my legs. Like when I remember being in like 5th grade and being like, I'm starting to look like a boy. Like that's the way I felt. Like that my legs were just so hairy, and my mom was like, "You can maybe shave next year." I'm like, what is it to you? This is hurting my confidence, bitch. I'm not going out of the house ashamed of myself because you won't let me shave these damn legs.
Yeah, at one point, like, I think I just started secretly shaving.
I started a secret shaving too.
And then I think I forgot to shave one day, and I just had my arms up, and my hair was growing back, and Mom turned around and just, you can shave now. And just turned back around. And
so fucking weird.
It was sad.
The end of an era of Harry Kimmy.
Turned around, and my armpit hairs were like sticking up. She goes, baby, you can shave now.
She's so weird.
And I was like, one, annoyed because she insulted how hairy my armpits currently were, and two, like already over it because I'd been shaving, and I was like, oh,
So dramatic.
She's been her whole life.
You guys must have been fucking bitches as teenagers, dude.
we were.
I was. I know that because I was really bad as a teenager, and I was good my entire life.
If you're creative, I heard creatives are worse.
I was wildly
Creatives
bad.
are worse and messier.
I was mean to my parents. I was like verbally on the attack, and I'm like really nice to them in general. It was just I can't
That's
imagine
good when you're a teenager.
having 3 girls.
Ugh.
A lot.
You probably drove your mom crazy.
Yeah. But she drove me crazy.
Kim did a lot of bad shit.
No, yeah.
A lot.
I remember.
She put my mom through hell.
She did.
Kim was
She
a bad
did.
girl.
First of all,
She
from
did.
your point of view, I was doing bad things because you were children and it looked like I was doing bad things. But you guys know Mom. You think Mom was a calm mom that handled things correctly?
Mom is dramatic, but you did do a lot of crazy shit.
I was bad. But like I got
Are we gonna talk about the time you took her walker away and threw it on the porch?
She hit
pissed
me.
you off?
She was hitting me with her crutches, so I threw them in the yard. Yes.
Or the time you brought a puppy to the house and didn't ask anyone. It was like,
yeah,
a
she
present.
That's actually not
A
true.
dog.
You guys are making shit up. Mom wanted that puppy. She named him Wheezy with me. She brought him to my volleyball tryouts. They make up shit. They're like, you just brought a puppy. I remember when me and Mom picked up that puppy from Brittany Sorensen's house. Yes, together. Yes. That one dog, and then I left for college, and I was like, y'all can have him. That poor dog. What was his name? Wheezy.
How you forget Weezy?
You just said his name a second ago.
What happened? A bunch of dogs.
What happened to
Do you remember
Wheezy?
Roxy?
Roxy was my favorite.
Roxy was your favorite? We had her for 3 days.
She was. I had dreams about Roxy. After she left, I had dreams about her.
That is devastating.
Well, she also was like Carson's age. When we had Roxy, so that's
We
like
found Roxy during the hurricane, and someone was like, we got it. Like in Florida, like hurricane just like, it'll be like a day like this, and people are like, like the hotel person will just come by and be like, we gotta go.
Batten down the hatches.
And so we were just going to North Carolina because our hurricane was coming. And on the side of the road was people like, we need to give away these puppies before the storm.
But people in Florida do that a lot too. They just give away puppies before hurricanes.
Why is
So my mom would just let us have dogs, but then
but just for a little bit.
For a little bit, just for like the hurricane.
Oh my gosh. That reminds me, on my 12th birthday, this was so messed up.
Oh, no.
We had a party at the house, right?
Is this something I did?
No.
Thank God.
Something Mom did.
Oh God, thank God I could breathe again.
So it was my birthday. So happy. Mom brings home a puppy. It's one of those free puppies that like they're just outside of Publix. I don't know. There was a time where there's always free puppies outside of Publix.
I remember that. Always.
Yeah,
And
all the
always.
time. And
Why
she
would
had brought one home on my birthday during the party. And it was like, surprise. And everyone was there. Everyone saw the dog. It was like, oh, like it was a dog, right? I thought I was going to keep it.
No. Like,
I swear.
Chills to this story.
I swear,
right
like
now.
a few hours later, like the day wasn't even over yet. The dog was gone.
No.
She gave it to the neighbors.
No.
That's the worst thing. The neighbors.
Did she tell you it was yours?
Yes. She said, happy birthday with the dog.
Oh my God.
I got
Then
you a puppy.
Did she tell you she gave it away, or were you like, where'd the dog
Yeah,
go?
she was telling me she was giving away.
Were you like, but it's mine?
Right. Yeah, I was like, this is my dog.
Again.
Oh, the lady who looks like our mom from the back is walking by again. Bro, it looks like her, the way she holds the camera and everything.
And the way she's walking.
You can probably hear us. But that is our mother from the back, but not even the hairdo, dude.
Yeah.
From the front,
The
it is a
outfit.
completely different woman.
But from the back, even mom would wear that dress.
Yeah, she
My mom would wear that dress. My mom would wear that dress too. Not us staring at her.
Oops, we didn't mean
Guess
to
who's
be-
calling me?
What? Oh, mom, answer.
Yeah.
Answer. Here. She's gonna tell us we have to hurry. Hello?
Hayley, did they finish?
We're still on right now. We're finishing in 3 minutes.
Because he's like, oh my God, I will be on bed. He's so tired. He just came to see you anyway.
Wow, he
Just
must be.
finished to eat.
If he was so tired, he shouldn't have came 40 minutes earlier than we planned to be there. We'll be there. I mean, I said.
It's 8 o'clock.
Okay, you said you're gonna pick us up.
You want me to come and pick you on April's there, no?
I have to fit Hayley and Carson in the car.
You're not staying?
Okay, I'm going to pick you on.
I am. I'm
Okay, bye.
confused.
Okay, bye.
I told you she'd be rushing us.
You always love being right about mama.
Oh man, because this guy who only came here to see you. Man, is he tired? It's like I'm sure the dude that just showed up to the bar is not suddenly tired. I just have a feeling that he's not. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh man.
Let's end it there.
Sure.
This was a great podcast.
This was so much fun.
All right, ladies, where can people find you, April? Or if you want them to find you. If not, say your
Fuck
name.
off.
Say fuck off.
Probably Instagram. I think it's April Marie on Instagram.
Hayley Dare with 3 E's on everything. HALEYDAREEE.
Oh, the official April Marie on TikTok. I need some followers. I'll go follow me.
There you go. And then Hayley, what about your Twitch?
My Twitch is Hayley Dare with 3 E's.
Cool.
Hell yeah. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at I am Alex Scar. And if you like this show, you should head to gasdigitalnetwork.com and use promo code TOPIX, TOPIX. You get a 7-day free trial with access to every single episode of every show, on demand, bonus content, live chats, all the good stuff. Go do it. Subscribe on YouTube. Leave a review on iTunes. Help us out. All the good stuff. Also, watch Stick and Portly, watch Rick and Morty every Monday right after Legion of Skanks.
Hell yeah. And you guys can follow me on Twitter at Kimberly Congdon, on Instagram at Kim Congdon. Check me out on twitch.tv/QueenKong1. Make sure you check out my other podcast, This Bitch Podcast with Sarah Weinshank. And as always, subscribe to Broad Topix. Leave a review, rate, buy some merch, support the podcast, comment on the YouTube for the algorithm, show some love. Thanks, guys. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.